This video is an additional post based off of the day 12 or February 12th video where we were talking about nutrition labels. I did a really good job of showing a blank screen as I talked through the nutrition label. So this is an additional component of that video. So if you haven't watched that yet, pause it now, go watch day 12, and then you'll understand where this piece is coming from. The label I'm going to show right now that we'll walk through is really good because the nutrition labels are standardized. They all look the same. The way that they are written out and the order that they are in is all the same. So as we look at nutrition labels, the first thing we're going to start with is the serving size. In this case, you're looking at 2/3 a cup or 55 grams. In day 11, we talked about portions and servings and how to weigh and measure different aspects in order to get a good serving size. So if you haven't watched that, go to day 11 and watch that. But in this case, we're going to talk about this serving of 55 grams or 2/3 a cup. In this container, there's 8 servings per container. So as we see this, we can see that each 55 grams is 230 calories. So if we were eating all of this container or 8 servings of that 55 grams or 2/3 cup, we'd be eating over 1,600 calories just in whatever this was. So you can see your calories per serving here at the top. And then from there, it goes down into your total fats. So in this case, the total fat grams are 8 grams. In the previous day, day 10, we talked about fat and macronutrients and what that means. And you see these two trans fats and saturated fats are a part of the total fat grams, and they're your what we consider quote unquote bad fat. So you can see that there's 1 gram of saturated fat out of the 7 total fats. So there's more good fat in this than there are bad. As we go on down and look here, here's your total carbs. In this case, we can see it's 37 grams. And again, you can see that 12 of those grams come from your sugars and 10 grams of it from added sugars. So if you're really watching your sugar within your carbs and you're not wanting those additional sugars, but more the single complex carbs, that's where you'll want to look there. So you'll see your total carbohydrates line, 37 grams. And last on the label will be your protein. In this case, it's 3 grams of protein per serving. So if we were to eat the whole container, we would have 24 grams of protein in our in what we ate. The additional one down here, number 4, is your beneficial nutrients. So these are the other things, your vitamin D's, calcium, vitamin C, if there are any, and that is what comes down into this section. Last is it tells you about that percentage of daily total value. It looks at the average person assuming 2,000 calories a day, and then it gives you a percentage of what that would look like in terms of if you were eating 2,000 calories a day. So it shows you that the fat you would receive from this one serving would be about 10% of the total of your day. So that's how you go through and read a nutrition label, and this time actually seeing the label. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. If you haven't, like I said, go back and watch day 12 and it will fill in on why we were looking at all this. Thanks, everyone.